Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and may I give you a big personal welcome to Will and Sophie's wedding ceremony and celebrations here at East Riddlesden Hall. They wanted it to be a more relaxed and personal, light-hearted ceremony that captures the spirit of their relationship and is a celebration of how they feel about each other. If you would all like to remain seated as we await the arrival of Will's beautiful bride, and I assure you she is beautiful.
Go on, Sophie. It's amazing. Yeah, no, you were very elegant for
You did well.
Yeah.
You did well. It's a mystery how love ever comes about, given the number of paths, choices, and variables we encounter as we travel through life. Just think how different the outcome could be if life moved in one degree in another direction. It's those sliding door moments and chance meetings that have the potential to change everything. Who would have guessed that 6 years ago, a fake northern singing, clubbing, sewing bee would cross paths with a DJing thoroughbred Brightonian? The fact that he actually gets better looking every year compensates for the fact that he doesn't let Sophie sleep in the morning and steals her food. But ultimately, he's the only man she has ever thought, I want to have his babies. Will admires Sophie's complete selflessness, and he finds her gooniness, observational comedy, and dark sense of humour all quite endearing qualities that make her an all-round superstar in his eyes. For Will, falling in love with Sophie was easy. She's a wonderful, wonderful woman. Sophie, I promise to respect and cherish you as my partner and as my best friend. I will always provide you with the compassion, understanding, support and affection that you deserve, and stand beside you through laughter and pain. You lift the lives of everyone around you just by being yourself, and I am truly a better person because of you. Will, I never thought it would be possible to trust someone as much as I trust you. Loving you has been a truly beautiful gift. Sharing my life with someone as silly, weird, and wonderful as you has made my life infinitely more joyful. You're the absolute love of my life, and I will continue to cherish our time together. They say you should try and marry your best friend, and I am so glad that we are doing that. Sophie, I give you this ring as a symbol of my everlasting love. Whether you are near or far, may it remind you of all the shared hopes and dreams. How fortunate we are to have found each other. You are my best friend and my travel partner, and I will always do my best to fill our life together with happiness and adventure. William Francis George Renville, do you take Sophie Louise Mino to be your partner in life, always and forever?
I do.
Will, I give you this ring as a symbol of my everlasting love. Whether you are near or far, may it remind you of all our shared hopes and dreams, and how fortunate we are to have found each other. You are my best friend and travel partner, and I will do my best to fill our lives with happiness and adventure. Sophie Louise Mino, do you take William Francis George Renville to be your partner in life, always and forever?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. So, Sophie and Will, it is my great pleasure to announce that you are now husband and wife. Congratulations to you both. Will, you may kiss your beautiful wife. Woo, 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 woo.
Now, the audience knows that in the corniest poems that together and forever will rhyme. And something about hearts gushing, we'll never part till forever, whatever, all time. And a naff line with lady and a half rhyme with crazy and maybe a baby or two. So I guess it's too simple to confess to goose pimples when I think about thinking of you. So let's make a life, girl. Let's make a love. Let's make a future together. Let's make a home, girl. Never alone, girl. Let's make a family together. And we're right to be certain that we'll fight over curtains. But you'll get your own way, so let's not pretend. We'll have games and be silly. You'll cuddle me when you're chilly. And we'll burn candles at both ends. And we can shop till it aches, stop for coffee and cakes, buying flowers and suitable rugs. Oh, and roasters and toasters and posters and coasters and showers and beautiful jugs. Being daft and outrageous, see, laughter's contagious. We'll smile as we file through the markets, buying trowels and clocks, trying towels and woks, and fab-style shag-pile carpets. And there'll be gentleness, giggles and tenderness, tickles, big snowmen, roam in the park. There'll be movies and smoothies and a few boogie-woogies and smooches at home in the dark. There'll be rubs when you're aching and hugs when you're shaking. I'll shoulder your cares when you're sleeping. There'll be huddles and cuddles and huggles and snuggles. I'll stroke your hair when you're sleeping. We may not have riches, but who says what rich is? They're lists of belongings and things. No, I'm telling you this, at a penny a kiss, we'll share riches beyond those of kings. And when we're old and we're lumpy, when roads appear bumpy, when autumn leaves chills on our days, well, we'll face it together. We'll embrace it together. We'll be awesome. Be silver, not grey.
You found your man Renville. He's a real southern dreamboat. And in your lovebird wedding cloud, you shall both gaily float to the beautiful barn at Riddlesden Hall, where your family and friends will have a sweet, sweet ball. Because we all agree that you and Will, together, as a package, bring smiles and tears of laughter, like a traveller free from his baggage. So really what I'm saying is, love, is pure and heavy. Now forget the words, let's go and have a bevy.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be upstanding and give a warm welcome to your bride and groom, the new Mr. and Mrs. Granville. So without further ado, I'm going to pass you over to the bride.
Hello, hello. Kicking off the speeches, so get comfortable as the world's weepiest woman attempts to do a speech.
Sophie, we're really sorry about what we're about to do to you.
Oh no! Oh dear. Jesus wept.
Growing up with Meinl has been an unusual experience, to say the least.
God's sake! We've got a couple of guests who made a bit of a difficult journey to get here. So our friends who travelled from outside Zone 5 London, thank you. So brave.
The first time I can ever remember laughing, it was because of Will. The joke itself hasn't aged very well. Not in the Jim Davidson sense, like racist or sexist, but in the sense that we were 4 years old. So I won't repeat the joke, but I will reiterate the sentiment, which is that before William, I cannot remember laughter.
Now, taking father of the bride duties extremely responsibly, I went to the point of Googling my duties and what I needed to do. And I quote, I have to compliment and praise the bride. I have to welcome her new husband into the family. You've scrubbed up nicely and welcome Will. Sophie, you look absolutely stunning and beautiful. How beautiful does my daughter look today? There were many no-nos. Amongst the no-nos, you cannot mention, seemingly, any money wire transfers to your daughter, in this case, to bail her out of a Vietnamese jail cell for drunken disorderly behaviour.
Let's get at the hag do.
I'm going to tell you about the first time I first met my mother-in-law, Jean. I thought, Jean likes food, I'll make her some food. I made her some granola.
But best of all, well, worst of all, actually, was that she had this terrible, terrible habit.
Oh, for God's sake! It's lasagna!
In a bag! In a bag!
It's lasagna!
Is it though? Is it really lasagna, Sophie?
Vegetarian
'Cause
lasagna.
questionable.
Simon has provided hours of entertainment, and I genuinely learn something every time I see him. Nothing useful, just facts. Just facts about the UK canal system, masonry, chimneys, and or British lay-bys of interest.
And then one day, she meets a lovely lad named Will.
Will was understandably a bit apprehensive about meeting my family, especially when, before they'd even met, my dad sent Will a photo of himself holding some bolt croppers.
So you're truly incredible, but not as incredible as the love that you and Will have together.
So what do you do if you're Will, with all this humour, this passion and this loyalty? You can share it with somebody as humorous, as passionate and as loyal as you. You can share it, in other words, with Sophie Grenville.
Right, this bit. Okay, come on. Almost there. Suppress the emotion, suppress the emotion. It's fine.
We're all incredibly proud and delighted that Will is already an integral part of our family. He's a stand-up guy, he's loving, kind, supportive and great fun, and he is the perfect foil for Sophie.
Thank you for every gesture of love. and every act of kindness. We couldn't have wished for better families to be marrying into. To togetherness, to happiness, and to love. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the bride and groom onto the dance floor for their first dance.
Darlings, Will a muffin. I'm so pleased that Will didn't jolt you at the wedding. So pleased.
You look amazing, both of you. And it's really lovely seeing all our raving friends in really nice outfits.
Congratulations, Sophie and Will, from your brummy cousins. Love you.
So sometimes it's not just about love, it's about love, heart, trust, and banging beats.
Amazing food, amazing ceremony.
We've been to 3 weddings this year. We're going to rank them 1 to 3, and it turns out you smashed it.
You did.
In every single area.
Sophie and Will, I love you. You're most nearest and dearest. You're one of the best couples I know, apart from me and Dan. But really, the best couple I know.
You were made to be, and that is so transparent. Watching you both together is just so instinctively just right.
These have been such a good couple from the start. It was obvious that you both had like a special connection.
I remember meeting Sophie for the first time in Ben's drum room. I was fond of her at the time. She's cool, she's all right, you know. And then Will came along, and he's a good guy.
Straightened her out.
He did. He straightened her out, you know.
So happy to spend today with you. It was absolutely beautiful. Loved every second.
It's natural. Like the birds in the sky and the clouds.
Jack, 31 from Brighton.
It's not a dating agency.
What do you mean it's not a dating agency?
Sophie.
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 Sophie and Will.
Manhole. Can't call you that anymore because you're now legally a Renville, but I'll think of something derogatory to call you instead. You guys are disgustingly perfect.
I don't think I've ever met 2 people who are better for each other.
Yeah.
And we knew that within 2 weeks of meeting you.
I love you both so much. I just wish you the happiness in marriage.
Sophie and Will, we're here today celebrating your love is such a thrill.
What?
Cake and happiness, love too. What could be better than here for you? I can't think of anything else to say, but let's have a really
Happy wedding day!
Oh!
Lampo spin, darling. Love you, sweet darling. Love you.
It's been a magic day. Perfect weather, perfect venue, perfect people.
Fabulous couple. Fabulous.
Raising a glass to these wonderfully obscure creatures. To Sophie and Will!
We are Brighton, Brighton by the sea, and we all love Will and Sophie equally, 'cause we are Brighton, Brighton by the sea. Seagulls! Yeah.